On the floor for the visiting team. At center, Shaquille O'Neal. At small forward, LeBron James. At point guard, John Wall. At the other guard position, Clyde Drexler. At the other forward position, Dennis Rodman. The head coach of the visiting team is J.B. Bickerstaff. It's time to introduce the starting five for your home team. Starting at point, at 6'3", number 23, Derrick Rose. At the small forward position, 6 feet 4 inches, number 5, Vince Williams. At 4, 6'11", number 7, Santi Aldama. At guard, 6'5", number 22, Desmond Bane. In the middle, 6 feet 10 inches, number 13, Jeff Jackson Jr. The head coach of your home team. Once again, your home team.
And it's going to be the Grizzlies off the tip. So the New York starting five. O'Neal is out there with Rodman. Then there's Drexler. Then it's LeBron James. And it's Wall in at the point guard position. Out of bounds. New York takes possession. It's Rodman with the ball for New York. Aldama with the rebound.
It seemed like he changed his mind halfway through the layup. Tried to go to something else and flat out choked it.
Rose attacking. The putback. It's good on the putback.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
And Wall kicks to LeBron. Back to Wall. And the rejection by Jackson. And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break. There's Williams. And the rejection by LeBron.
Gotta be careful when LeBron James is nearby. He is too smart.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, good job to take it right at them.
New York shooting their initial free throws in the game right here.
Shaquille O'Neal.
And he can't hit the second. Here's Rodman. That shot missing. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Here are the Grizzlies with the ball. Stolen by Drexler. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wall.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
And here's Rose. There's the lob to Jackson. That shot no good. Wall against Spain. Makes it off the glass.
And that's too close. When Wall gets a shot that deep inside, it is almost automatic.
Wall against Rose. Wall with some nice defense.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
Now here's Rose after LeBron James's miss. Williams finds Aldama. Williams scanning the floor. 6 to shoot. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And there's the call. New York with the foul.
The shooting of Desmond Bane is special. Knocking down threes as good as anyone in the game.
And Smitty, the last pick of the first round in that 2020 NBA draft. Desmond Bane loves proving the doubters wrong.
GA, every season he seems to take another leap. Now one of the league's premier three-point shooters and a terrific all-around player.
Here's Rose. Following the basket by John Wall. Shot from the low block, and he drops that one in.
That play was made by Derrick Rose because of his ability to play pick-and-roll basketball.
Here's Drexler, and Drexler throws it down hard.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
So timeout call here. The first for Memphis. And talking about LeBron James, Steve, he still is on the hunt for more championships.
Kevin, that hunger is still evident. He's all about finishing his career on a strong note, which includes winning as many titles as possible.
Looking at who's out there now for the Grizzlies. Clark, he's checked in for Santi Aldama. Luke Kennard comes in for Williams. Marcus Smart's checked in for Bane. And it's John Morant in for Rose.
So lethal when your big man can drive the lane with success. Sabonis showing off his agility on that
one. Morant passes to Jackson. Kept alive, Clark. And it's sent back by Sabonis.
And you know, with how skilled he is offensively, Sabonis at 6'11", not known as a shot blocker, but uses his height there on the rejection. How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there and just gets to the rack really easy.
Smart against Drexler. Out to Morant. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Smart with the ball. He's picked up by O'Neal.
And the aggressiveness on display here from O'Neal. Terrific at turning shots away with that size and length.
And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Stevens is checked in. And it's Jackson in for Marcus Smart.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the neck.
And the rejection by Clark.
Well, this is where measurements don't tell the whole story. Clark is a tremendous shot blocker despite having an average wingspan.
Here's Morant. Following the basket by Shaquille O'Neal. And Morant throws it down.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee!
Yes, Sabonis making good use of his height and hustle there, playing on top of the defenders.
The 11-footer. And again, Ja Morant. Morant's got 6. Here's New York.
Shrewd decision on the shot by Morant. Goes into the defender to make sure he gets fouled.
New York shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. That's good from Morant. Michael Jordan is checked in for New York. Both free throws good from Morant.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Morant. It's rebounded by New York. To the inside. And the jam by Tyrese Thomas.
Love the floor awareness from Sabonis. Capable of finding his guys when they are wide open.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That's his first foul.
Second team foul. Coming onto the floor for your home team,
Jackson from long range. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's New York with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. In a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for New York.
For me, they made a point to attack inside early in the game, and it's paid off for them. A lot of solid looks in the paint.
And also, guys, they're playing for one another right now. All those extra passes are leading to easy buckets.
Here are the 5 New York has to start here in the center. Dennis Rodman's out there with Sabonis. Then it's Drexler. And it's Michael Jordan. And it's LeBron in at the small forward. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Baines checked in. Now here's Jackson. Scoreless thus far. LeBron against Williams. Buries the jump shot. Williams has got the opening field goal of the second quarter for the Grizzlies.
That is a tough shot.
Smart passes to Aldama. It's rebounded by New York. Down low, Sabonis goes back up, and it's blocked right out of the air and controls it. Smart on the wing. Drexler defending. Smart misses. And it's Drexler with the ball for New York. 4-point game.
And Jaren Jackson Jr. is so impressive, especially on the defensive end.
A dynamic shot blocker, Greg. Jaren Jackson is someone that loves setting the tone on the defensive end. Not to mention, he's a very skilled offensive threat.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies.
Yeah, just looking to tighten up their defense in the paint. They've got to be better.
It's a matter of want to. Helping out, contesting shots. You have to want to make the effort.
O'Neal's checked in for New York. John Wall comes in for Drexler. Now here's Jackson. Outside, Smart. Wall with the steal. Here's the break. Moving it up. And Shaq with the slam.
This is Shaq at his best, getting that deep position and then just muscling through.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. Smart deciding where to go with it. Now, here's Bain. Over Jordan. And another miss by Memphis.
Great focus on the defensive end there to contest that shot.
And this is where you would prefer to work the ball to someone else for just a better look.
And the Grizzlies. With possession here, trailing by 10. Smart against Wall. Passes it to Bain. Pass to Aldama. There's the three. Rodman grabs the miss. Aldama's gone 1 of 3 from the field here. Merciless inside. Merciless. James.
The raw power of James excels at taking on physical defense and finishing.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Here's Jordan. Rodman tips it back in.
Timeout.
Rodman's got the lead up to 14 now for New York.
Challenging the defense at the rim, something he does very well. Excellent tip in.
Now a timeout called by Memphis.
And coach can't like what he's seeing, trying to get them refocused.
It's so easy to get run over when you lose even a little edge. Look for them to come out much more aggressive.
Catching up on the changes for Memphis. Clark, who's checked in for Santi Aldama. Jackson comes in for Williams. Luke Kennard, he's checked in for Bain. And Derrick Rose is subbed in for Marcus Smart. Knocked away. Memphis trails by 12. Jackson looking around, and there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And it's easy to give up after a play like that, but this team needs to keep fighting.
It's just one trip down the court, but you have to have short memory in this league or you won't last long.
And Memphis making a change here. Stevens is checked in. Here's Rose, following the basket by John Wall. Fires the three, and it's Derrick Rose with the three. Rose has got 5 points now this quarter.
Made shot by Derrick Rose. Reason why, his ability to drive the basketball in the teeth of the defense.
Great positioning on the putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
And so it's Memphis with it. It's a 13-point game, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
.59 seconds left in the first half of the game. Wall against Rose. And there's the drive. Over Wall. Rose can't hit.
Even in close to the hoop. That's a tough one to drain when the defense is that stifling.
Good.
And you see the power, but O'Neal shares it nicely as well.
Memphis trails by 15. Rose scanning the floor. Pass to Stephens. Out left to the wing. 18 feet out. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. This is his first free throw of the game. The free throw drops for Rose.
Fan favorite in this league. Rose's hard work and perseverance through injuries speaks volumes.
Williams, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Conchar comes in for Luke Kennard. And then for New York, Sabonis, he's checked in for O'Neal. Thomas comes in for LeBron. And it's Drexler in for John Wall. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Rodman's got 8 points in the quarter.
Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they?
Derrick Rose against the defense surprised him a little bit with that floating jump shot.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Dennis Rodman, he's been the guy making things happen for New York. Scoring, rebounding, he was all...
The away team, 36.
And with the big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Kind of like what Derrick Rose has done in this game.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
We've got Desmond Bain. Santi Aldama is out there with Williams. And it's Rose. And it's Jackson in at the 5 down low. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Rose.
Oh, awesome defense. Rodman moving his feet, incredibly strong for his size. He just does a great job of getting into the heads of the opponent. I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They've came in focused and they've executed.
Memphis trails by 16. Outside Rose. Right side Jackson. It's rebounded by New York. O'Neal's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Drexler. And the shot goes in. Drexler's got 5 points now this quarter.
Beautiful location on the pass as usual. Led his man perfectly.
And so it's Memphis with it. Outside Rose. It's tipped. Wall with the steal. Jumps up. And Wall with the slam.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
Now a timeout called by Memphis.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, these guys need to work together as a team, as a unit. Try and carve out some easy buckets.
Morant is checked in for the Grizzlies. Halt the run. The Grizzlies with another miss.
And really, that is why he is feared as a defender. Right in your face on that shot.
Moved his feet, timed it perfectly. That's how you get stops. Love it.
Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Out of bounds. New York takes possession.
You want unselfishness, but you also need to keep it under control.
Jackson, he's checked in for Santi Aldama. And a switcher also for New York. Jordan's checked in. Drexler left side. Great D that time from Bane. Inside. And it's Drexler with the rebound. New York leading by 22. And Wall with the slam.
And I just love the way Wall kind of knifes through that defense. He is masterful at slashing to the rim.
And Morant's got the ball here for the Grizzlies. Nothing yet for them in the third quarter. And the rejection by LeBron. Left side, Jordan. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And you can just see the extraordinary competitiveness. MJ staying laser focused after absorbing the contact.
Morant drives in. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. LeBron dishes to O'Neal. And the dunk by O'Neal.
The pass from LeBron moves the ball so well.
Shaq's gone 4 for 4 from the field. Perfect so far. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many.
It's good. Morant's got 8 points.
Man, oh man, one of the more advanced ball handlers we've ever seen at his age. Ja Morant able to create scoring opportunities for himself.
You can tell he put a lot of practice into that one. Wall's always ready to break out something slick if he's got the time and space.
Now the Grizzlies with it. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Shot from 12. It's blocked by Shaq. They retain possession. Williams can't get it to go. Williams has gone 1 of 3 on the night. Here's Wall. Here's Shaq. And the dunk by O'Neal.
And the strength of O'Neal is up.
We've got 1:13 left in the third. The kick out to Bane. And it's off from 3-point range. floats it up for James. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
I mean, plenty of lift in those legs. LeBron never did the dunk contest. He just does it in a game.
And so it's Memphis with it. Morant scanning the floor. And then Morant slams it in.
Stop it, Ja. He's putting on a show.
Here's Wall. No good on the shot. Morant with some nice D. O'Neal. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Shaq's got 6 in the quarter.
No reason to overcomplicate an easy shot, but hey, he still got it to go.
Morant against Wall. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Wall. That's foul number 2 for him. So Memphis ends up going with the new group. Tyrese Thomas is checked in for New York. Williams for 3. Hands it from downtown.
Defensively, a breakdown along the perimeter. Just too slow to rotate.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Oh, that's blocked. And they get it back. Drexler up top. Kennard covering. Drexler drives in and finished off by Drexler.
Yeah, just an electricity to what Drexler can do. The leap in ability, the creativity once in air, that's elite level stuff.
Kennard's shot is off.
And his pure defensive effort changed that shot from an easy one to a tough one.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game.
John Wall getting it done for New York. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We come back right after this. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Now Smart, and on the floor for New York here in the fourth. We've got Antetokounmpo. Drexler is out there with Rose. Then it's Sabonis, and it's James in at the 3 spot. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And it's easy to give up after a play like that, but this team needs to keep fighting.
It's just one trip down the court, but you have to have short memory in this league or you won't last long.
Kobe's checked in for New York.
Contact just doesn't matter against Giannis. Once he's inside, he is not to be stopped.
Here's Smart. With the drive. The kick out to Williams. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you can see his feet weren't set on that. Screen, easy call.
So difficult to stay planted, especially with all the motion around you. Annoying turnover.
And New York making a change here. Griffin's checked in. On the basket by Rose.
And this is who Rose is. This guy's a warrior, never backing down from an aggressive defense.
Got a piece of it. Smart with the ball. The pass to Stevens. Over Griffin. Stephens can't get it to go. And it's Sabonis with the ball for New York. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets.
Love it when Rose looks to share the ball, especially when his teammates are open like that.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Here's Giannis. And good that time. Giannis has got 4 points in the quarter. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for New York.
Their defense. It's their defense. It has been downright incredible so far. Being disruptive and coming up with steals left and right.
And they've really been able to get out in transition and produce. The defense hasn't had an answer for this up-tempo pace.
Here's Rose. And the rebound. rejection by Clark. And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession. And Memphis making a change here. Morant's checked in. And New York with a change here, too. Michael Jordan, he's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Basket counts.
Sick handles from Derrick Rose. Off the dribble, he's pretty good.
Rose has gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Morant against Rose. Now Conchar to the paint. Here's Clark. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
All you see is a lot of frustration. Someone needs to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Williams attacking. And it's sent back by Sabonis. Here's Rose. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
Despite the amount of punishment Rose has taken to his body, he still plays with no fear.
Luke Kennard, he's checked in for Memphis. And a switcher also for New York. Thomas is checked in. And so here's Memphis.
2 minutes remaining.
Looking to get on the board here in the fourth still. Passes it to Stevens. Good on the bucket.
And sinking that one, he ends a 14-0 run by New York.
Here's Rose. Morant with some nice D. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter.
Something Ja Morant does so well. Once he starts to feel it, he keeps looking to score.
And Rose throws it down hard.
Incredible. D. Rose steal with great lift. Breaks out a dunk he's probably been working on for a while.
1:27 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Stephens. Pass to Kennard. Clock at 4. Here's Stevens. And the Grizzlies tack on 2 more.
With a high basketball IQ and improving playmaking abilities, Luke's growing as a distributor.
Rose, no good.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
It's Morant in the corner. And it's sent back by Sabonis. Jordan with it. He's picked up by Morant. The shot's good from Jordan.
Yeah, high percentage look for Jordan. It has every move you could ask for in the painted area.
And here's Morant. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yes, the last few years, the rules changes have tended to benefit the offenses. This evens things out a bit.
Williams, he's checked in for Luke Kennard. And New York with a change here, too. Wall's checked in. Here's Morant. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Shrewd decision on the shot by Morant. Goes into the defender to make sure he gets fouled.
Ja Morant.
And he's good on the second. Ball against Morant. Now here's Wall. Defense is right there. It's good.
And on the offensive end, Wall has been locked in, pushing out the distractions and just delivering for his team.
Here's Stephens. So no problem for New York as they get the win. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that'll do it, folks. Now for Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and Dave.